Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Harvest Moon Back to Nature. I am Linkmaster10 and we are getting ready to officially start our first day of this journey. So as I said, I did kind of re-go through the intro and blaze through it just so I could start back in the house at 6 in the morning because there's a lot that I need to do today. So I'm gonna go back and get my tools. And this is going to be more of an explanation episode. I'm not going to cover every single thing because, first of all, that's impossible. Second of all, I don't want to talk the entire time more than I already will. But as you can see, I did mention that, the rucksack is a lot smaller, so you can hold 3 tools and 3 items. I will be eventually upgrading that, but this is how you start off. And the next upgrade for the rucksack is 3,000 gold. And we have started off with a whole 500. So, I'm not really gonna go through every part of the menu right now, but this is just kind of the home screen. So what we would in the 64 have to check our little notebook journal thing for. This is gonna have the overview of animals, our farm completion, affection, with certain characters or animals, and a power berry count and gold count. So all this is mount shipped. Harvest sprites I'll get into. This is your ledger, I suppose, for the seasons. And now this one is the tools. So I did mention that in the 64 the tools leveled up as you use them, and you could get the gold and all that stuff. This works kind of the same way. So your tools will get more experience and that percentage will go up, but you have to actually get the ore and pay to have your tools upgraded. So part of that is why I'm getting those certain tools out. I do want to have the hoe upgraded, the axe upgraded. All of them will eventually be upgraded fully. But for now, let's go and tell the mayor no. Good morning, Ian. I came to show you around the village, if you'd like. Yeah, busy. So, no thank you. Oh, well, once things settle down on the farm, you should take a walk around the village. Just press the, yeah. Yep. Thanks, Mayor. Yep, we're not worrying about those right now, but we already did see those places. Thanks, Mayor. Okay, so... Oh, just kidding. Sorry guys, forgot about this part. But while Zach's going on. So this game does have, of course, affection in it with the characters, and there's lots and lots of character scenes, as you can see just with this simple day. But there's not photos to focus on with the girls, so I'm not as on a time crunch for affection. But the way I'm going to be doing this playthrough is a little bit more aggressively as far as like money making and farming. The days do go slower, thankfully, but that's just because there's a lot more that you can be getting done. I know, Zach, thank you. Okay, so just like normal, we shove our dog. But with the dog, you do want to whistle for him. Oops, not that way. But until he barks. Hey, bro. My gosh. There we go. Goodness. It's the same. Until he barks. Wow, ran on the second day. Okay. Anyway, you want to make sure he barks to get the actual proper affection. Okay, so skipping through all this because we got a job to do as soon as possible. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to show off a little bit. There's some stuff to forage. There's not a whole lot in spring, but I will be getting to that eventually. But we're going to come in here behind this waterfall into the cave. And now this. Mining in this game is a lot better than the 64. As you can see, I already instantly found a hole to go down to the next level. But that's actually not what I'm focusing on. So as you can see, I'm picking up these little bags of gold. They are worth 10 gold. And you can just mine them as you're going around. That's bronze ore to level up a tool. But I'm not worried about that. What I'm going to do, and I'll just be showing a little bit of it and then I'll cut to it, is I'm going to be getting to 2,000 gold. So you see right now I've gotten 5 bonuses. I'm at 550. I'm going to get to 2,000, so I'll have money to buy seeds and to kind of equip me for the next coming days. And this is completely optional. You obviously can sell the stuff that's forgeable. I will be doing that as well to help with the money. But there's a lot of stuff that I want to buy kind of early on. So most of the days, I'm probably not going to get up to 2,000 every single day. But I will probably do this to get to a certain gold level. And again, this is completely optional. But what's nice about this is as your character's stamina is going down, there's actually the hot spring right outside. So you can do this however many times you need until your character gets exhausted, and then you can go into the hot spring, and as long as you go in there for an hour, you will recover all your stamina and get rid of any fatigue. So now time does not pass in the mine, but once you're outside in the hot spring it does. But this means I'm instantly getting gold instead of waiting for Zach to come and pick it up in the shipping bin and then the next morning being able to spend it. So that's why I'm doing this first thing in the morning. Plus, if you do it later in the day, after it's dark, you burn stamina faster. So there's several advantages to doing this. There's an expert walkthrough out there that does this, I think gets up to 2,000 every single day. Wow. I'm not going to be that diligent. First of all, I don't want to personally do it. And I do want to have a little bit more realistic way to earn the money. So as I said, I will be doing farming and foraging, things like that. And of course, when I get animals and stuff, they'll have their produce to sell. But at this point, this is what I want to do for this first day. So I will I'm going to pause here for you guys, and then I'm going to cut into when I have 2,000 gold, and you can kind of see how long it takes in game time. Oh, also, the reason I'm not going around the very far border is because there's nothing there. So, in case you're thinking I'm missing out on so many of that stuff. So, anyway, like I said, I will pause and meet you guys once I have 2,000 gold. Okay, so as you can see, it is 12:30. I have 2,000 in the bonuses. I can usually get about 2 full trips before I have to go in the hot spring. And again, as long as you're staying there for an hour, then it'll be okay. Now, it is lengthy. I mean, it took me probably about 10-15 minutes real time. But it is nice to be able to get immediate gold if needed. And again, I'm not doing the most aggressive playthrough because I think that would not be fun to watch because so much of it would be cutting it out. But I do want to have money for some early purchases. Like I want to get a chicken, which will probably be tomorrow. I want to buy 4 bags of seeds, which is going to be 800. I would like to get a brush for a horse. That's going to be 800. Oh, hey, May. Today is the day Grandpa goes to the hot spring. And here's her new grandpa, Barley. Oh, what's cooking? Are you going to the hot spring too? Nope. I've used quite a lot of it. Anyway, I'm going to cut myself off. But come down here. There is another forageable item, another bluegrass. And then this is Goth's house. They didn't show it on the tour. Okay. There it is. But anyway, so I mentioned about buying a brush. I also want to be able to, in the near future, buy that medium rucksack like I mentioned. The horse race is this month, and unfortunately, you cannot do the cheat like in the 64. So when you bet, you actually bet real money. Well, in-game currency. Let me not worry you. And there's also items you can buy for your house, which I'll get into later. So, like I said, at this point there's stuff I want to do, so I'm going to do this for a little bit. But let's go meet some people. So that is where the blacksmith, that was the winery. But I want to actually get some girl introductions taken care of. Spousal's house, the library, Ellen's house, Mayor's house. Let's go! Alright, let's still pop in the supermarket because we gotta make some purchases. Uh-oh. I'll bring the money next time. Oh, some doctor. The next time. So you should remember Jeff. Now he runs the supermarket instead of the bakery. And that fellow across the counter from him is the doctor. And he is leaving without paying. There's Sasha. Jeff, you sold on credit again. You're such a pushover. That was the doctor, right? I'll go to the clinic to get the money. Whew. I'm a good business model. Oh, hey Duke. Hey, I'll take this. Put it on my tab. So that's Duke. He works at the winery instead of being the bartender. Oh, that thing. Okay, yeah, next time. Say, aren't you the guy from the Windscar farm? What's wrong? You don't look good. You should pay, buddy. Ha ha ha, it's okay. Nah, you should pay. Uh-oh. Duke! So there's Karen. She is the daughter of Jeff and Sasha, which is also why I felt bad for Ellie, because in the 64 one, she marries him, but in this one, he's married to another adult. And his daughter's the same age as Ellie. Anyway. Oh, Karen! You should pay when you buy something. True that. Okay, okay. You I can't escape. Thanks for the help. You own the Windscar farm, right? My name's Karen. Nice to meet ya. And you can see she's got the black heart down in the corner. That is her affection level. And there's a couple other levels in this one outside of the 64 one. So of course black means she doesn't really care one way or the other. I guess the indifference. Alright, well let's see what Jeff has to say. Oh, I have a stomach ache. It's like anxiety. But let's look around. So we got fish food. You got the coveted basket. That is 5,000. We got the next size rucksack, which is 3,000. This is wrapping, where you can wrap gifts and it'll give people extra affection, especially on their birthday. These are of course the seeds, and this is the stuff to use for cooking. So those things I always talk about buying for your house, one of the things is a kitchen. It's one of the upgrades you can purchase, and these are going to come into play with cooking. And I'm not looking forward to doing cooking. I will probably do that off screen. Alright, these are the seeds. Because in order to get 100% in this game, which is actually 98%, you have to cook 64 different recipes. Okay, 9 seeds, yep. So, I want to buy cucumber seeds. I want to buy 4 bags. So that's the 800. So I'm a little short for chicken because it's 1,500. But again, it gets a good footprint set in. Thank you. So you have grass, turnip, potato, cucumber. So cucumber does take the longest, but it actually grows back in this one. So be good money, and I have plans for those cumbers. Let's hang our left. Check in at the hospital. I mean, we've been working really hard for our first day. Hello, you're Ian, owner of the Windscar farm, right? Oh my, you have a cut. Does it hurt? So yes, here's Ellie, and she works at the hospital now instead of the bakery. And again, one of the marriageable girls. No pain at all, excruciating. Ellie, I'm a man. It's excruciating. Really? Do you know why I said that? Because men aren't supposed to run for help for such a small cut. Here, have a bandage. Wow. It's a giant band-aid. Alright, we're gonna store that. Thanks, Ellie. You should see the doctor if you feel sick. Love sick. Ah, hello, you're Ian from the Windscar farm, right? Looks like you've already gotten hurt. But it doesn't look bad. I got a band-aid. See? See? Okay. Alright, let's see. Bandage. It was given to you by Ellie, but there's no way to use it now. Well, but what about my ouchie? And funny enough, if we go right back in to the hospital, quite a lively hospital. That baby was so cute, wasn't it? Oh, the one who left today? You say every baby is cute. Well, most of them are pretty adorable. Well, yes, all babies are cute. I really think so. You'll be a good mother, of that I'm certain. Whoa, buddy, back off. What? Thank you. Get HR on this. I'm keeping this job. Who else in the village can help you like me? I appreciate that, but a child has only one mother, and it's the mother's job to stay at home, right? Geez, doctor, it's 2021, man. Yes, but... And then what I like to do is come over here and talk to them. She's an interesting woman. And turn them away from each other so it really looks like they're in a heated argument. Does the doctor disagree with me keeping this job? And then you get to be the mediator. Well, I think what the doctor's saying is, well, Ellie just means... Anyway, there you go. So, make my way downtown. And we're gonna skip by the church. No offense, Pastor Carter. Uh-oh. You're always here. What are you doing? So this is Mary. She dropped the other couple of extra letters. Nothing in particular. And there's Gray. So in this one, they are actually love interests. You're Cybar's grandson, right? Aren't you working at the blacksmith shop? I'm not interested in that. I want to go back to the city. Oh, I came from the city too. My dad moved the family to this village because he was going to study plants. I felt lonely at first, but the people here are all very kind. I'll be the judge of that. I don't feel lonely, but I can't find what I want to do in this village. What is it that you want? What is it that you're trying to read but can't? What is it you want that you can't find here? Well, it's... Oh, nothing. My mother always says that if you can't find what you want to do, then do what you can see to do now. Nobody finds what they want immediately, but if you waste your time every day because of that, you'll never find anything. To tell you the truth, I haven't found what I'm looking for yet either. See ya! Mary just mic drops and leaves. Alright, so let's go check in on Gray. Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. You're fine. Alright, oops. So let's go pop up here, and this is gonna take us to the inn/restaurant. Anne, wifey! Welcome, please take your time. Say, you're the guy from the Windscar farm, right? Could you, come here for a second? Ooh, am I gonna get like a free sample? That girl is my daughter, Anne. What do you think of her? Yeah, she's cute. I'd marry her. Oh, well that's good. As you can see, she's a bit of a tomboy for her age. So, her mother was a little quieter, but I'm glad you said what you said. What are you talking about? You? It's a private matter. Oh, Dad. Hi, I'm Anne. Nice to meet you. So yep, Anne and Doug are still the father-daughter duo, and they run the inn. Please, take your time. What about you, Doug? Come again soon. Alright, well while time stopped in here, let's check out the inn. So they got socially distanced tables. Oh, good sized room. So mirror image over here. So the cool thing that a lot of these houses and stuff is that once you befriend the people to a certain level, you can actually go and see more of their house. So like this door back here, right now it's locked, but once I get to be friends with Anne and maybe Doug as well, I can actually go back there and see what's there. Check in 3, check out 13, excuse me. So 1 to 12. It looks like writing. Okay. Anyway, that's all we can do there. So we're just gonna follow this path around. A couple more people to meet. Hey, hey. Hi, you're new to the village, right? And, oh. And this is Anna. She's no longer the mayor's wife. She's upgraded. Wow! Oh, gosh. Stu! I fell down! So, because we told Ellie it was excruciating, she gave us this band-aid, and now we can give it to Stu. Thanks, I'm Stu. Look how cute. Stu, what's wrong? Boys aren't supposed to cry like that. Oh, this bandage. Why didn't you use it? Because I was okay. Because I got it from you. Nah, I was okay. Is that so? Well, thanks. Stu's my brother. Did you say thank you to the man, Stu? Yeah. Good, then run along home. See ya, Ian. See, did a good deed. Okay. Bye, Stu. And, so we've met most of the people I want to meet right away. But you see, we met May, and we met Stu, and guess who's missing? Kent did not make it to this game. I wonder why. I'll just let that sink in. Oh, I hate you, Rick. Well, it's probably because of his 64 shopkeeping rules. Potpourri? Hey buddy, what's going on? Oh, hello, you're Ian, right? I guess you heard us arguing. What happened was one of our hens got killed by a stray dog. My sister Potpourri forgot to put it in the coop, so I got mad and yelled at her. Say, would you do me a favor and go and bring Potpourri back home? I think she went up in the mountain behind our house. If I went to get her, we'd probably start arguing again. Yeah, sure. I'm going to the church to arrange a funeral for the hen. If you keep chickens, be careful of stray dogs. Jeez. Oh yeah, so Rick and Potpourri are siblings. Lilia is their mother, and I didn't go into it, but that's where you can buy your chickens and your chicken seeds, or chicken feed. Anyway, so we're gonna go back to where we were by the mine, because we want to go and check on Potpourri. That's where she is. Hey, you okay? I'm so sad about what happened, but Rick is so mean. So don't hit, it's over now. My sympathies. Its name was Pawn. I like that chicken very much, but... There. Thank you for staying with me. I'm sorry, I don't even know you, but... Wait a minute, you're Ian, the owner of Windscar Farm, right? I'll go apologize to Rick. Okay. Alright, well we're gonna go and chop some lumber. So those stumps, even though we could in the 64, we can't chop those down no matter how many times you swing. But if we go up here to a newer area and get our axe out. So this is a huge area. There's lakes up here. More stumps. It's actually cool because you can catch different kinds of fish eventually. Oh, I was like, why is it glitching? Yeah, same with the rocks. You can't break those rocks yet. But if we come over here, here's the prime chopping tree. Okay. Wait, are you cutting me down? I've been rooted here for 100 years. Please, don't cut me down. Well, I mean, we gotta preserve history. Okay, don't cut down. Thank you very much. I'll give you this in return. Tromp. Power berry! Yeah, so on the very first day, you can go ahead and get a power berry, which is awesome. So you can do that as long as it's a sunny day and if it's after 12. And it just happened to work out that we had to be up here for potpourri, so there you go. And if we check our menu, boop, see we got the little power berry icon. Oh look, we made 50 gold. Or no, I guess we made 150 because we were down to, no, 350 because we were down to 1200 because math. Anyway, so now I want to clear an area for the seeds. And we'll go ahead. Now, do not smash all your rocks. Not just, you know, today. Just do not smash all of the rocks. Because you will want to save them. Okay, and then, like I said, just clear some space, use my tools. Okay. And so if you look, so I mentioned the menu. As you see, our hoe is already at 360%, and it's got the little, the bronze, silver, and gold. So right now, if I found a gold ore, and of course had the money, I could upgrade it to the 3rd level. And once it hits 100% of each level, you can then upgrade it. So everything else just barely has any because we haven't used it. But as I mentioned, you do have to pay to have that done, so that's why I'm money hungry. But anyway, good dog. Alright, we're gonna swap that out and yeah. I can come back and get the watering can. This is what's frustrating about only having limited space. Okay. But it is very nice being able to have the tools where you can cycle through them like that. And another thing that's cool in this one, and I'll have to show it off later, but not only can you hop over like the weeds and things like that, hey buddy, you can also hop over the crops once they get to a certain height. So I can get in that middle one and be able to water all the way around. So you can do the traditional pattern that I did in the 64 one where you leave the space open at one of the ends, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And you plant just like normal. I know. And let's go ahead and... I don't want to use too much energy because, as I said, it'll go down pretty quickly and I still need to water. But this day will also end at 6 a.m. so you will automatically be transported back to your farm. But that's actually a long time from now because of how time flows. So let's get this one out, and you do have to fill the watering can. And down here. And you can also fill it up at the rivers and stuff like that. But as far as tools being upgraded, I would like to get my watering can upgraded. Best case to get it upgraded to gold, because it will allow you to, I think that one will water the 3x3 plots in one go. And there's also, in this one, the mithril or mistral upgrade for all the tools. And it's really cool to get that. But you really have to use the tools a lot. But doing this with the watering can will help. And I do want to get this planted because tomorrow is rain. Oops. Okay, so go ahead and I will fill this up. I know. And just clear a little bit more space. Yeah, he's getting tired. I won't go too much longer. Okay. Because I want to get a chicken and put him outside. Now, you do have to worry about the wild dogs like Rick was talking about. In the 64, you didn't. But this one, you do. So, I'm not going to leave him outside too long. But let him give some eggs and things like that. So yeah, we will recover our energy. And that'll about do it for the episode. The hot spring is a wonderful tool, especially because you can access it year-round and right from the very beginning. And having it right next to the mine here is super, super, super convenient. Go a little bit more just to make sure. And let's make it to 230. Okay. But another thing that's great about this game is your items, once you get places to store them, they will stack. The 64, of course, did not have that. You just had to do single, which was super annoying and took up space really quickly. But all right, just make sure we got all that water. Dogs inside. Do we have any mail? Ugh. Nothing has come. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, we made it at 3 a.m. So it's a good bedtime. But yeah, hopefully this was a good official first episode for you guys. Gave you some information. And I will plan on joining you guys back on the 3rd of spring to continue our playthrough. Thank you so much for watching.